Hello class, my name is William Baker, and the project that I have concentrated this semester on is the Roman Colosseum in order to do my research and model for this presentation. So I'll go ahead and start off with just giving you a view of the model that I have created for this project. So as we go around the arena, obviously this looks a little bit different than what you would see when you go to Rome due to the fact that now the Colosseum is in ruins, and there are many pieces that are missing from it. So I have gone ahead, based on pictures and drawings online, I've taken into account what the Colosseum probably would have looked like had it been completely intact today. Now, the Roman Colosseum was constructed from 72 AD until 80 AD in Rome, Italy, when it was finished. The architect remains unknown to this day. However, the construction process was overseen by Emperor Vespasian and then his successor and son Titus. The Colosseum was a very carefully planned arena in Roman times. The entire arena is designed using multiples of 20 of the Roman foot. Though this measurement varied from place to place, the Roman foot was approximately 29.2 centimeters, and this is only a little bit shorter than what we use today as the normal foot. In Roman times, the most well-liked buildings contained a ratio of 5 to 3 in its planning. And when the unknown architect originally had planned this site, the ellipse was going to be 300 feet by 180 feet, maintaining that 5 to 3 ratio. However, the size did not work out due to the arch construction on the perimeter of the Colosseum. There are 80 arches on each level as you go around the Colosseum on the perimeter, and in order to accommodate their size, the arena had to be changed to measurements of 280 feet by 168 feet. This way, they were able to accommodate everything, and the 5 to 3 ratio was still able to be maintained. The materials that were used during the construction of the Colosseum were brick, concrete, and travertine. Travertine is a type of limestone that was commonly found in Italy. The Colosseum stands as a symbol of Roman power of the times. It was a huge construction project that had taken approximately 9 years to finish, again from 72 AD until 80 AD. The Colosseum was used for gladiator events in which people would battle to the death in front of thousands of spectators. The Colosseum was also used for executions and animal slayings. The arena was sometimes covered in various materials on the floor in order to create different stages for the spectators to view while they watched the killings take place. It is well known in the Roman society that people were highly divided into various classes. However, this can be seen in the construction of the Colosseum and its seating arrangement. However, you have to kind of take a guess as to who would have sat in the various areas, because the amount of seats that are available in each section do not align with the different ratios of the population distribution that would have been seen around Rome at the time. However, there are several trade-offs between where people would have wanted to sit. Down in the front, where there's where all the action is, right above the stage area, that would have been as close as you can get. However, there was no protection from the sun due to the fact that there was no awning over their heads for them to take cover. However, the people in the very last rows and the highest levels up, which is most likely where the women would have sat, there would have been an awning over their heads to protect them from the sun while they sat outside for sometimes hours at a time watching the events take place at the Colosseum. This amphitheater, again, was a sign of power and culture in the Roman Empire. It was one of the largest amphitheaters that they had built and was in the heart of Rome. The main idea behind the Colosseum was to coincide with the Roman culture, which was very distinct and not found elsewhere. It was a showing of the interactions of the people of Rome with the emperors and how they enjoyed entertainment. Now we will go on again more with the Colosseum project that I had designed right now. So again, here is another view as we go around it. So I'll just kind of slowly turn this for you. As you can see, there are all of the arches as they go around the outside. Again, there were 80 as in the design. And then here is a ruler to kind of get a scale of how large I have constructed this model. And then as we go over the top, we're able to see inside of the Colosseum now and how everything kind of took place. In the very bottom, in the center of the arena, which is again this ellipse shape, this is where all the action would have happened, and this was below all of the seating area, so everyone all the time was above where the action took place, so that was able to give everyone the best views. And then you can see this this layering here, which is where all the people would have sat throughout the competitions. In the very top row, there's this awning, and that protected the very top people from the sun. And the way I constructed this was using paper, especially for the outside. We can see here I've drawn on all the arches and some of the detail that you can see, which should really be available to make you understand that this is the Colosseum and not just any other building in the area. And then also on top of paper, I'd used foam core board, just like the bottom for the base. And this is to help hold everything up on the inside of the Colosseum that I have constructed, because the paper would not have been sufficient for my purposes. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about the Colosseum and a bit about what it looked like, and the history of the Colosseum as well. And so have a good day.